Hi guys. Hi. I'm still trying to wake up. It's Friday and I'm on my way to the gym. Kuyabanda ngaphandle. It's cold. It looks cold, ne? It's gray. I mean, we're in September now. So it's gray, but I found that when I go outside and I'm wearing a sweater, I'm like, oh, it's actually not that cold. It's just gray. And it's been raining, but we'll see how that goes. So I'm on my way to the gym. At work, we're doing a step challenge. There's no, I think, I don't know if they set a minimum step to be 10,000 steps a day, or it's more like you you guys just walk and record your steps and there'll be a prize at the end. So I'm embracing that fully. We're on the second week now of the challenge and it's Friday now. So we decided, oh, I'm trying to wake up actually. Sorry. So I decided early this week that I think for the remainder of the step challenge, so it's 3 weeks remaining, that I would like a day where I do 30,000 steps for one day for the next 3 weeks. So today, I thought since it's a Friday, it's ideal because I'm going to have a busy weekend, but it'll be busy like sitting down, you know, chilling with people. It won't be like active busy. So I was like, okay, it's Friday, and I think realistically, this is the last day I can do the 30,000 steps for this particular week. So that's what I'm going to do. But also, I don't do 30,000 steps in one go. I don't do the whole, okay, maybe I'll do 15,000 going somewhere, 15,000 coming back. I can't do it in one go. For me, I need to spread it out throughout the day. So, but you have to start early. When you do it in that sense, you have to start early. So it's around 6:30 now. It's around 6:30. I'm going to the gym, getting my steps in. Then I'm gonna come back, take a shower, and go to a cafe, Tesco Cafe, which I strangely enjoy because it's very spacious. Go there and do some work there. Tesco Cafe is a bit far. I think it takes me 40 minutes one way to walk there. So I'll get there and I need to do some basic shopping there. Bese ngiyabuya. And then do some cleaning around in the house. Then we'll get some steps in as well. I've got washing to put in the washing machine. I've got ironing to do. So that should give me a couple of steps as well. What else? I'm still trying to wake up and figure it out. I don't know. I don't know. Why am I so sleepy? Yeah. So I'm planning on spreading out the 30,000 steps for the rest of the day. And what I'm going to do is that after work, go to the gym. So the gym is where I'll seal off. Mangingena, when I enter the door of the gym, I'll see how many steps I have. If I have 20,000, 22,000, or whatever, how many steps I have. And then the rest of it, I'll achieve it at the gym. So that's the plan, to get to 30,000 steps. Hi guys, I literally just got out of the house. My house is over there. And quick update, it's warm. It's warm. I could have done without the sweater, but it's also like the sweater's fine. But the sweater's fine. But go warm, shame. Go warm. Yeah, yeah. I'm in a quiet street now, so I can talk. Oh, I'm still so tired. I am so tired. I don't know if you can see. I am this level of tired. I don't know if you can see from my eyes. I'm this level of tired. Yeah, that's how tired I am. So I'm thinking, Uguti, let me pass by instead of going straight to the gym. Let me pass by a shop where I can get some electrolytes because I ran out of electrolytes. I still have my electrolytes from South Africa from Ekayet Discam, UV Hydrate, but I feel like I use that in case of emergencies. Um, but for everything else in between, I use the electrolytes that I get. You can get them anywhere really, super drug boots, but they have them like the local Polish shop. So I'm going to get those and put them in my water just so they sustain me for a little bit. I'm planning on doing Boma maybe 40 minutes walking on the treadmill. Nothing too hectic, just walking, really. Alrighty, okay. See you at the gym.
She's putting all of her cards down on the table, knowing there's no way that you'll be able to win this one. But she's somebody else in the making. First, she just gotta stop all the faking, and she'll be there. But she's wondering if it's gonna feel like this forever. Wondering if it's gonna feel like this whenever she leaves her safe space. She leaves her safe space. Wondering if it is forever, or is there some place that will make her feel better? Make her feel better. Then that's where she'll go. That's where she'll go.
So I'm done at the gym. I'm walking back home and I only managed to do 2,900 steps. I was on the treadmill for like 30 minutes. It's a bit of a setback because I was planning on doing a lot at the gym so that at least it puts me ahead nje, for the rest of the day. But honestly, I am tired. Ngikhathele. I'm really, really sleepy. So I think mangifike endlini because it should be 7:30 when I get to the house. So I'm going to take a nap. I'm going to take a nap, then shower, and then take my other walk to the cafe. Or I might shower first and then take a nap. Either way, a quick power nap, 20 minutes, just to get me going because I'm in a bit of a slump and I need to snap out of it. So I need the cat nap. Hi guys. Hi. I feel like a new human being. It's in Cheleni. I feel like a new human being. Don't underestimate the power of a catnap. Don't underestimate the power of a catnap. So when I came back from the gym, I think I clocked about 7,420 steps. I'm saying that with a lot of confidence, but I think I clocked around 7,420 steps. If you remember correctly, before going, I was exhausted. So I took a quick cat nap for about 20 to 30 minutes, somewhere there. I think there was a snoozing of the alarm clock and then it went to 30 minutes. Now I feel like a brand new person. I feel like a brand new person and I'm ready to fully activate and enter into phase two. We're on phase two now of the 30,000 steps walking challenge for this week. And this is my first time ever doing it. So I'm very, very excited. Guys, I just prepare to be sick of this cap during this vlog. Prepare to be sick of it because I've got furlocks braids on and my hairstyle is old and rusty. It's at that point now, ne? So furlocks, basically it's individual singles at the front and then they crochet at the back. So there's a gap here in between where my hair is growing out and it's showing now because the hairstyle is old. And I can't do my hair now because I need a new hairstyle for my next trip and it's 2 or 3 weeks away from that trip and I don't want to do the hairstyle too early, go math. So I need to wait it out. So I'm going to be rocking this for a while. So when I'm out there, a cap is the order of the day. So be prepared, Shame, to be sick of this cap. Be prepared to be sick of these shades. Be prepared, Shame. Be prepared, but I'm rocking a much lighter sweater than earlier. It is still gray outside, but like I said, it's warm. It's very, very warm. That sweater was a bit thicker than this one. So this one really is perfect. How cool is this? The colors. I mean, okay, so I am making my way to Tesco now. Laptop bag is all packed up, so I'll be ready to work when I get there. Tesco, if I remember correctly, is about 40 minutes to get there. It takes on average about 10 minutes to get to 1,000 steps. I think for me, because I walk really slow, it takes me about an average of 11 to 12 minutes. I do reach the 10-minute average if I'm walking a bit faster. So I am anticipating a little upwards of 4,000 steps. This is excluding me walking inside the Tesco and shopping. That's excluding that. You know what? Before I continue, I want to show you the perfume I'm gonna wear. But before I continue, there was a buzz just before I pressed record. And let me tell you, if that bus was there as soon as I closed the door, because my bus stop is right over there, I can see it. If I had just closed my door and I saw the bus approaching, I'm not sure if I trust myself that I wouldn't have climbed in that bus. Because as fresh as I am, I'm still a little bit exhausted. But I'm glad it passed now. So by the time I stop recording, yeah, there won't be a bus. But I think coming back is where I'm not sure about because I need to, after working at Tesco Cafe, I will do some shopping inside the Tesco, pick up a little bit of groceries, and then I need to make my way home and then carry on with my work day. So I don't think I'll be able to fit all of that within my 1 hour lunch break. So the probability of me taking a bus on my way back are very, very high. And that's I'm fairly okay with that because I still gotta work. It's a Friday, it's a work day. Okay, so perfume wise. So by the time this vlog comes out, I would have released my perfume vlog where I've experimented with perfumes for the past 6 months. So I think I would have said in that vlog that now I'm buying samples and trying those out before investing even in a travel size bottle. So the first set is the Kilian Paris perfume, and in here we have 5 perfumes. Okay, so I am spraying them from left to right, your right to my left. And I started with Angel Share. Angel Share was a good perfume, but not for me. I'm willing to try it out again and figure out where I stand, whether it's a it's an okay perfume, but not my style, or do I actually really, really, really dislike it? But it wasn't immediately for me, but I am going to spray it again. Black Phantom, I wanted to vomit. Why am I putting it next to my nose? Black Phantom smells like dark, 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 dark chocolate. If you are South African, there is a dark chocolate that we eat that makes your tummy run. It's a digestive. It smells exactly like that. It smells like a proclax. I wanted to vomit. It gave me PTSD. I want to throw it away. I haven't, but chance of me throwing it away are very high. Okay. And then today I am spraying Straight to Heaven. There's still Love Don't Be Shy, which is apparently the one that Rihanna wears, apparently. So I'm excited to smell that. And there's Good Girl Gone Bad that I still need to try out. So Straight to Heaven. I see is where my darling, darling. Okay. Ooh, did it even spray? Oh yes, it's sprayed. Okay. Oh, is this thing spraying? Yeah, it's spraying, but not strongly. Okay, there we go. I ban. You know what? It's a very musky. It's a very musky smell. It reminds me of, in South Africa, there's a sweet called Triple X. It's a peppermint sweet, but the pink one with the pink flavor. So just imagine a pink marshmallow and you make it pepperminty with a very strong peppermint smell. It smells like that. It smells familiar also. Like I've probably smelt it on somebody's grandmother, someone's older aunt. It smells like that. Yeah. So it's not a bad smell. It's not an immediate no. But I just don't want to smell like it. I don't know, man. What are the notes? Let me check the notes because my Wi-Fi also. Okay, there we go. There we go. So the notes, I'm not finding a picture that shows me what the top, mid, and base notes are. But the notes as a whole are Virginia cedar, patchouli, rum, dried fruits, nutmeg, musk, amber, vanilla, and jasmine. So these are not, I mean, I like patchouli, I like amber, I like vanilla, but no, it's too musky. I don't want to smell like it, but I'm happy that it's not a horrible smell. It's a fond smell. Like I'm fond of it, so that's fine. I'm going to pair it with number 40 of my perfume mist. This has black amber plum, vanilla woods, and musk. So I think, oh, this is perfect. No, this I think pairs in perfectly with this perfume. This is perfect. Oh, yes. So yeah, let me make my way to Tesco Cafe. We still have a long way to go. So like I said, I clocked in 7,420 steps. So there's still a long way to go to get to 30,000 steps. But still hopeful we're going to do this. We're going to achieve it. Phase 2 is fully activated. I shall not be tempted to get on a swing. So I'm at a park. I've been walking for 34 minutes. So that's how many steps? Oh, I've been walking for 37 minutes. So that's 3,427 steps. I just thought, oh, it's in Tatumoyala just because the park is so beautiful and the birds are chirping. Oh my gosh. But I am going back on my walk. How cute is this jacket? How 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 cute. How cute.
can do it all for myself. Want you, but really don't need help. So can you match me? I like luxury. I like fancy things. Shine on my body. Live like royalty.
I am literally walking to a bus stop because I cannot I cannot walk home. No, I'm tired, so I'm catching a bus ezongisa endlini so I can continue working and then get onto the bandwagon of getting these 30,000 steps.
Hi Jodie, in regards to A&E and transport, unfortunately I have not been able to reach you by phone.
I don't wanna care so much, 'cause I really care too much. It's all just overwhelming, I'm just overthinking. I feel like I'm too much. Keep mistaking my anxiety for intuition, and stress keeps getting in the way of my ambition. Logically, I know I shouldn't feel this way, but my body doesn't agree with my brain. I'm looking over my shoulder, worrying if
During Christmas, I'm Kunela plants, but I hope you can hear me because I'm feeling like Nikatele. I am stretching now since the treadmill. I've been on the treadmill for 59 minutes, which equates to 5,887 steps. Nikatele, I tried. I think I lost the day at some point because and I just lost the day. Yeah, by the time I realized it was like 6 o'clock already, and then I logged off and I realized I'm so tired. And I keep it as been. And then you know when you're tired but you want to be productive, so I sat a little bit on my bed, procrastinating, putting on my gym pants, sitting down, putting on socks, sitting down. But because of 26,000 steps, I'm still hopeful we can achieve the 30,000 because I still have to walk home. So that's 2,500 steps, right? So that leaves me with 1.5 or something steps. So I'm still very hopeful, even though it's 20 to 9. And I'm officially stopping at 6,046 steps. 1 hour, 1 minute. Okay, not bad. It's so dark. I just got home. I've clocked into 28,370 something steps. I'm so tired. I'm so tired. Yeah, when I lay 30,000 steps will seek to finish because I don't have it in me. Like, at the most, I'll tidy up my room. That will give me a couple of steps. It's gonna give me a couple of steps, putting my clothes in the washing machine, coming back upstairs, going down to take the clothes out and hang them. That'll give me a couple of steps. I'm so tired, and it just came in my mind that this is the one vlog where I probably look awful the whole vlog.
Okay, bye Ashley. Have a nice day. Bye Ashley.
Like, there's not even any point where I'm made up. Yeah, but it is what it is. The whole point of this vlog was 30,000 steps and nothing else. And there was no time to be fancy, to look even remotely pretty. There was no time for that. So yeah, it's late now. I want to be relaxed at least by 10, half past 10, the latest. I want to relax and in bed, just relaxing, because it's still going to take me another 2 hours, 3 hours to fall asleep. So I want to just relax in bed. So I'm going to push now, take a shower, take my clothes into the washing machine while they're doing this stuff, take the shower, go make a little bit of food, and then just clean up here. I'm sure I'll be fine. I'm sure I'll get to 29,000 something. If all else fails, I might just go into my Friday dancing sessions. By now, I should have been dancing, putting it up a storm in my room alone. But I'm busy trying to achieve steps. So I might just do 1 or 2 songs, just to get into the groove of going into the weekend. Woo! Wow.
Say that you will change the way you walk, the way you talk, the way you wear your hair. Change the way
Hi guys. Hi. This is officially the end of the vlog. It is obviously, as you can tell, a different day. I am actually coming back from work. This is like 2 weeks down the line. I'm coming back from work and I am trying to record while there's natural light outside. So excuse me if I start speaking a little bit fast. But yes, it's 2 weeks down the line. So at the end of that particular day, what did I do? I think I ate, and then I went to take my clothes out of the washing machine, hang up my clothes. Those gave me a couple of steps. I was too tired to iron. I remember I didn't do that. But I did play 2 songs and danced around a bit and achieved the 30,000 step, just before midnight. This is like 10 to 12. 5 to 12, I think that's when I achieved the 30,000 steps. So it was really tight there at the end, but I did get to it and I'm going to insert screenshots. So this is 2 weeks down the line and I have managed to keep the promise to myself. Last week, Friday again, I did 30,000 steps. And this week, it's Thursday now, just come back from work. On Tuesday, because I had a bit more flexibility in my day, I did 30,000 steps. So this is the 4th week of the challenge, and next week, week 5, is the last week of the challenge. I think at work, they decided to just extend it by 1 more week. So I still have next week, which is the last week. So anyways, I decided to shoot a closing because I felt that particular closing focused just on that particular day, but I've learned so much more and I have stats on myself and my weight. So I thought to just quickly talk about that in this closing. So first of all, if you want to achieve 30,000 steps in one day and you're not doing it in one go, like going on a hike, I have a few tips that have worked out for me. I think number one is to start as early as possible, right? So I started at 6:30 on that particular day, and I've started as early as possible ever since. Start as early as possible and get as many steps as you possibly can get in the morning, just so you don't have too much catching up to do at the end of the day, like I did. Okay. Number two, try and book it on a day where you have flexibility, right? So perhaps do it on a weekend, perhaps do it on a day where you naturally have a lot of walking to do, like you're running errands. But try and I think what happened on that particular Friday is that, when I came back home, I just had work to do and I got caught up in that. And then it messed up my whole schedule. So try and find a day with as much flexibility as possible. Number three, which correlates to number two really, is stick to your schedule. If your schedule is start at 6 a.m. in the morning, get 10,000 steps, try and achieve that, right? If you are going to go on a walk during your lunch break and achieve 5,000 steps, try and do that. So stick to your schedule as much as possible. Tip number four would be, don't think of achieving steps purely as walking. You can achieve steps while you're doing your housework, while you're cooking, while you're doing your laundry, while you're dancing around. Okay, so I would say schedule a lot of your errands around the day you want to achieve the 30,000 steps. So that wardrobe that you need to clear out, schedule it on that particular day. Run a whole set, maybe bulk up your errands for the week and run them on one particular day that will require you to go from the post office to the mall to grocery shopping, all of the likes. So bulk up your errands and things that you need to do. Steps are not purely just walking one foot in front of another. While you are active and moving around from one place to another within your house, within your garden, within your neighborhood, those also contribute to your steps. So don't limit yourself to just walking. Tip number five, I think, no brainer, is to keep hydrated. Get in your water, get in your electrolytes. Those electrolytes got me through that morning. I think you remember how exhausted I was, and the electrolytes really pulled through for me. Okay, so now I've spoken about the tips to achieve 30,000 steps in your just day-to-day life. I think I also want to speak about the results in terms of my body, mainly from walking. So when I started the step challenge, I literally went on the scale and I weighed 75.1 kilograms. Now, today, as I'm recording this video, it's a Thursday, 2 weeks down the line, I weigh 73.1 kilograms. Now, do I attribute the weight loss to walking? 1,000%. There is no doubt in my mind that the weight loss is attributed to walking. And let me tell you why. So if you have been part of this channel from the beginning, when I started this channel, I was documenting my fasting journey. In April, it was my birthday month, and I basically let loose. And ever since, I haven't been able to fast. And then I slowly gained weight. So in January 2024, I weighed 73 kilograms. And obviously before the step challenge started, I weighed 75 kilograms. So I had slowly started to gain weight, and I haven't been able to lose it. And I have been trying, don't get me wrong, but I just haven't been able to lose it. The first time I have been able to lose the weight was when I started the step challenge. That's the only time I've been able to lose the weight. So 100% attributed to that. But there are also actual valid reasons that I can give you to prove that walking helps you to lose weight. So number one, there is a science behind it. Walking or less intense exercises actually contribute to fat loss. We're not talking about building muscle. We're not talking about too many things. Let's not complicate it. We're talking about fat loss. Low intensity exercise like walking leads to fat loss. And I'm going to link a video from Dr. Ekberg, who speaks around the science of that. So scientifically, he proves that low intensity exercises, no huffing and puffing, that's what he calls it, leads to fat loss. Okay, so there is actual science behind it. I think another reason that it contributes to the weight loss is that walking takes a lot of time. It actually occupies so much of my mornings and occupies so much of my evenings. especially if I'm trying to achieve a high step count for that particular day. So by the time I come back home in the evening and I take a shower, I just don't have enough time now to indulge in eating a full plate of food, to indulge in snacking. I come back in the evening, take a shower, prep a meal, and then I'm like, I can't eat too much because I'm about to go to bed. So automatically, it has cut down a lot of the snacking. It has cut down how much food that I eat. So what I'm trying to say is that I've been on a better calorie deficit, a consistent calorie deficit almost on a daily basis, because my activity has gone up. I am walking more, but I am consuming less by default. I just don't have the time to consume as much as I used to. Okay, and then number three, I think walking is a less strenuous exercise, right? So it takes up less energy than high intensity exercises like running, and I used to run a lot. So with running or high intensity exercises like HIIT or aerobics in the gym, what tends to happen is that I would come back home and be so depleted. I'd be starving. I'd be so hungry that I just made less intelligent decisions in terms of what I eat. Like, I'd come back home, before taking the shower, I'd have to snack on something while I put something in the oven, right? Quickly snack on something, then take a shower, and then go eat the meal that I prepped before taking a shower. So I had to compete with a lot of gym hunger. That's what I call it. Another thing about doing high intensity exercises is that you do so much in such little time that there's a part of you that feels like you need to reward yourself for so much hard work and burning so much calories. So the reward system kicks in very high, and you're not going to grab something healthy or very thoughtful, because when you're rewarding yourself, then you've burnt enough to entitle you to have a sweet or chocolate or this or that. Walking doesn't really do that to you. It's not strenuous. And so it doesn't kick in the gym hunger or the need to reward yourself. And also, as a plus, walking is less strenuous on your body, right? So no knee pain, no ankle pain, which is what I used to get. And because of that, I am able to sustainably walk more on a daily basis, and thus making my calorie deficit consistent on a weekly basis. So I 1,000% attribute walking to my weight loss. But yes, I was on a calorie deficit, but that calorie deficit kicked in because of the walking. So I hope I'm making sense. That calorie deficit would not have happened if I wasn't walking. And I certainly wasn't achieving a calorie deficit when I was doing HIIT exercises in the gym. When I was running, I wasn't achieving that. Okay, I don't want this vlog to be too long. I think my anxiety now is that obviously the step challenge at work is coming to an end. And over and above it coming to an end, we are entering busy season, meaning I just won't have the luxury to go on walks twice a day. We know how it gets when it's busy at work. I just won't have the luxury to walk morning and evening or walk during lunchtime. We have to focus on work for the next 3 months. So it is not sustainable to maintain an average step count of 18,000 steps. It's just not sustainable. So I think that's where my anxiety comes in now. It's just if I can't go lower than 73 kilograms, at least maintain it and not go back up to 75. So I haven't really plotted or thought about how to overcome this particular challenge, but it really, really is a concern to me. But hopefully, at the very least, I can still walk at least 10,000 steps on a daily basis. That's better than what I had been doing before. Because before the step challenge, I used to average about 5,000, 6,000 steps on a weekly basis. Now I'm averaging 18,000 steps on a weekly basis. And I think there was a week where I averaged more than that, like 19,000 or 20,000 steps for that particular week. So I'm averaging around 18,000 steps, which is far better than the 5,000 I was averaging. So I am hoping that I can maintain at least an average of 10,000 steps a week and just be more mindful with what I consume and just maintaining a calorie deficit. Yeah. Oh well. Okay. That's it from me. Thank you.